to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Espresso right here on SABC3.
Absolutely. Now, last week, Knorr, in collaboration with WWF, launched a Future 50 Foods report where they revealed 50 foods where we should be eating more of today for a better tomorrow. Mosa Kaiser went to investigate. Do you know that every food choice that you make directly impacts the environment? And have you stopped to think what it is that you're eating and feeding your family? Perhaps it's time to start. I'm at the living room at the precinct of Maboneng in Johannesburg at the launch of the Knorr Future 50 Foods, where Knorr, together with WWF, will tell us about more foods that we should be eating, as well as showing us ways in which we can make them at home to impact positively on our health, as well as the environment.
According to a recent study by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, the way we are growing and producing food is not only damaging the soil, but it's also polluting the air and causing deforestation. And this has devastating effects on the environment.
Karen, you're the marketing manager for Knorr. Tell us why today is so important.
Knorr is really here today to present a report that we co-authored with the WWF, and it's called the Future 50 Foods Report. And this is about 50 foods that we've identified that can help shift the food system.
What are the 3 things that South Africa can do to ensure that we safekeep the future of South Africa?
The first thing you can do is go and find out which of the Future 50 foods are available in South Africa. Things like spinach and lentils are things that we eat already, but if we eat more of them, we can make a bigger difference. Step 2 is understand how easy it is to actually include it in your diet. So our role as Knorr is to make it risk-free, simple and delicious to try these foods. So join our website, have a look on what's for dinner, and go and find some easy ways to cook with these ingredients. And I think the third thing, which is almost the most important, is to start asking for these ingredients everywhere you go.
The Future 50 list includes 50 plant-based, nutritious, delicious, affordable foods that are better for the environment. Each has been selected based on its nutritional value, relative environmental impact, flavor, and potential accessibility and affordability.
Well, you're a professional dietitian with lots of knowledge on what to eat, right? What are some of the mistakes that we make with what we put into our trolleys?
I think a lot of mistakes is that people don't eat a lot of plants. We tend to eat bigger portions of meat, especially South Africans.
What are some of the plant-based foods that we can implement into our diet for lots of protein?
Plant-based proteins include a lot of beans, lentils, chickpeas, bambara nuts. You can also add seeds. You can also add nuts to your meal to add protein.
And what are the benefits of these plant-based foods?
So you will get fiber, you get proteins out of them, you also get vitamins and minerals. Also, because they come in different colors, you benefit from the phytonutrients, which are those chemicals that have been shown to reduce inflammation, prevent cancer, and keep you healthy for a longer time.
Knorr believes that we all can and should play a part in changing the food we choose to grow, sell, cook, and eat. By making small changes to move to a wider variety of plant-based foods, we can all help shift and fix the global food system.
Chef, what is your role here today?
Around the Future 50 Foods is to show people how you can make and incorporate these into your everyday living and back into our food systems.
So where do we find these plant-based foods?
Once people know about them, then there will be more demand, which will create accessibility. Because if there's no demand, then the farmers are not growing them, then because people are not asking for them.
Many of the foods we do eat are resource intensive, meaning that they take more water and land to grow than other foods.
South Africa has 13% of land suitable for agriculture and limited water resources. So we need to farm responsibly to save our earth. So the message here is quite clear. Justin, what are some of the things that South Africans can do to ensure food security in South Africa?
There are solutions, and looking at responsible water management practices, trying to reduce food waste across South Africa, and then opportunities like this where you're getting people to diversify agriculture and diversify their diets is really, really critical. At the moment, food is the single biggest cause of biodiversity loss in the world. We've got to get people thinking about eating more plant-based protein as a result. It's not only good for the environment, but it's good for their own health as well. So if we can get those shifts going, then I think there's still a lot of hope and a lot of opportunity for us.
It's easier than you think to impact the environment and your health in a positive way. It literally just starts with what's on your plate. For recipe inspiration and to find out more about the Knorr Future 50 Foods, visit knorrwhatsfordinner.co.za.